Now, the company which claimed that there may be millions of barrels of oil under Gatwick has now begun drilling a new well just 20 miles away. UK Oil and Gas is looking to explore several sites across the Weald Basin. Last year, initial testing at the Horse Hill site resulted in 1,400 barrels a day.
Now, drilling has started at Broadford Bridge near Billingshurst, where they believe they could find similar quantities. Our environment correspondent Yvette Austin has more.
Protesters were at the gate as we drove onto the site, peaceful yet determined to show their opposition to the exploratory drilling by UK Oil and Gas. Its second operation in the so-called Weald Basin, which it hopes will eventually lead to commercial oil production. Today, the company wanting to demonstrate its work is safe and clean.
When we drill, we basically have to use a drilling fluid to cool and lubricate the bit, so we use water. We mix potato starch in it to make the drilling fluid. We also call it mud. And when we finish drilling, when the mud comes out, it actually is a bit dirtier and it looks like this. And hopefully the end result of this is this stuff here, oil. This actually came from Horse Hill, 30 kilometers away from the same units we're looking for. And it's very light, flows very nice. You could almost drink it.
So far, the drill has gone down 2,500 feet. That's around half a mile, and there's still another 2,000 feet to go. And as it goes down, it's slanting. So at its target point, it'll end up around half a mile away from here, under the earth.
So we're drilling a well, which is actually we call deviated. It's actually at a degree of 54 degrees. And therefore that will intersect these vertical fissures and will allow the oil to flow into the well. That's the theory.
UKOG is hoping that what's below this site at Broadford Bridge is a mirror image of its Horse Hill site 20 miles away near Gatwick. There, flow testing resulted in 1,400 barrels of oil a day being collected from the Kimmeridge limestone beneath, more than expected. But protesters aren't happy. On Monday, 5 were arrested. And like in Balcombe in 2014, the aim is to slow down operations.
Although I only just live up the road, there is the NIMBY in me, the not in my backyard. I don't like the idea of the potential risks. But really, the elephant in the room is climate change, and we need to leave the oil in the ground.
But UKOG says oil is still vital to everyday life. There's still a lot of testing to go, though, before it comes from here. Yvette Austin, BBC South East Today, Billingshurst.
The man in charge of 3 hospitals in East Kent has